So today we are talking about logarithm. Okay, so logarithmic equations or the log function itself means this. Okay, so this is why we use log. Okay, some of you guys are like, why do we even have log? Well, log is this. So you have like 2 to the x is equal to 4, for example. You know, so we're looking for that x. Basically, so we need a function to tell us what we're looking for and how to find it. And that's what log is. If you're looking for the exponent, then log is the expression that we use. So in this expression, we actually write it like this. So log base 2 of 4 is equal to x. It means that 2 to the x power is equal to 4. 2 to the what power is equal to 4. So log is basically asking, what power, okay? That's what log means. Log is equal to asking what power. Okay, so what power of 2 gives you 4? That's what it's asking. That's what log means. Log means what power of 2 gives 4. Okay, so using that, we are going to do some conversion between the two forms here. Okay, so here is the log form, and we're going to write that as exponential form. So you always start with the base of the log, so that's 3, and then you go a circle around. 3 to the x power gives you 9. So 3 to the x. Oh, why did I put 3? 3 to the x is equal to 9. And what's the answer? X has to be 2, right? So log base 3 of 9 is equal to 2. Let's go on here. I have 3 to the x power is equal to 1/3. Now remember, if you want something to you go to the bottom, the exponent has to be negative. So it's just -1. X equals -1. All right? Same thing here. Start with 3 raised to the what power is equal to 1/9. So 3 to the x power is equal to 1/9. So you want you want x, so here 3 to the -1 is 1/3. And you want to square that up, so you have to square both sides up. So you have x is equal to -2. Okay, that's just a quick review. I'm not going into the detail of how that works because that's the power rule of exponents. So you got to know how exponents work. Here is 9 to the x power is equal to 3. Okay, 9 to the x power is equal to 3, and x has to be 1/2. 1/2 is like square root. So square root of 9 is 3. So 9 to the 1/2 is equal to 3. Here I have 9 to the x is equal to 27. And this is a rational exponent. You might not know this. And your homework is not going to go in as much depth as this. But just being able to convert it is okay, is enough. And here I have 5 to the x exponent is equal to 7. So 5 to the x is equal to 7. Here, this one you can do. This one, x is equal to 2/3, right? Or actually 3/2 if you know rational exponents. But this one, you can't do it at all, right? This one, you need a calculator to tell you an approximation. But ultimately, we can't find that answer because 5 raised to something gives you 7. That number doesn't really exist. Right? It's just a number that goes on forever. Anyway, so let's go backward from exponential form to log form. So you go log base, the first number, so base 4, and the argument of the log is 16 is equal to x, right? So 4 to the x is equal to 16. Now you go backward, So 4, 16 equals x. So log base 4, 16 equals x. So you go a circle around like that. Right, so here you have log base 4 of 1/4 is equal to x. Okay, So you go circle 4, and then go to that, and go to that. Log base 4 of 1 over 16 is equals to x. Log base 4 of 8 is equal to x. And here, log base 9 of 10 is equal to x.